ladies came to Melville Castle, boots and spurs and all, to bid the ladies a farewell before he gave them all. William's young and blithe and bonny looked by day and all. Oh, what would all the lassies do when Willie gave them all? The first he met was Lady Kate, she led him through the hall. And we are sad and sorry, and she let the tears fall. Beside the fair Lady Grace said never a word of all. She thought that she was sure of him before he gave her all. Then Ben, the whisking lady, belled the trough, you need not crawl. Maybe the lad would fancy me and disappoint you all. Turn the statue lady deemed a floor along the wall. Oh, lass is just in Providence, and you'll get hearts at all. When on his horse he rode a while, they gathered round the door. He came, he went his bonnet blue, they set up sing a row. They cried to his but Willie back in kissed and ran a row. Oh, lass is white till I come home. And then away they all.
I'd like to thank once again our fabulous graduation choir and Callum Robertson. I call again upon Professor Sharon Cowan, Deputy Head of the School of Law.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of the Senatus Academicus, I have the honour to present for the degree of Masters in Law in International Law, Ramat Abu Bakr. Sarah Al-Turki. Ileda Bal. Aideen Byrne. Jean-Louis Cornelio Ramos. Teresa Ekpa. Irem Gol. Marie-Christine Hecken. Sophia Hub. Jacqueline Channel. Lucas Jung. Emmy Kupainen. Amy Lee. Disheng Ma. Mariana Matias. Sam McMahon. Kartike Misra. Aliza Mushtaq. Izik Okal. Ulashola Olajidi. Maria Polyakova. Svenja Robi. Caroline Sabe. Daniel Schroeder. Ellen Swan. Justine van Bloemen. Yan Hua Wang. And in medical law and ethics, Lindsay Anderson. Jean Antonelli. Elena Bieli. Roswitha Budge Wolfram. Terry Chorba. Peter Chow. Claudia Church-Smith. Juliana Gleason. Shigong Gyo. James Kerr. Siu Loke. Stefan Majkowski. Gordon Miller. Eunice Minford. Lauren O'Brien. Ruby Reeds Berendt. Joanne Robertson. Adam Ryder. Yiyao Sito. Iman Twawa. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in the same name and by the same authority, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Joshua Broadbent. Carolina Kohler. Hedvig Freeberg Johnson. Lucy Gould. Darren Hayden Hone. Alex Horan. Cara Hunter. Sophie Krigorowski. Dana McPherson. Sarah McDonald. Aoife O'Donoghue. Adam Palmer. Melissa Pibale. Frankie Respinger. Mariana Robertson. Amelie Seifert. And in Global Crime, Justice and Security, Alice Amy. Piale Bhattacharya. Kelsey Hanna. Kiara McKernan. Leah Michelle. Haley Park. Clara Pease. Raquel Pederzani. Anna Schietzel. Peyton Snyder. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in the same name and by the same authority, I have the honour to present for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Law, Maninder Mann. And in Professional Legal Practice, Rebecca Brown. Esgy Denley. And in the same name and by the same authority, I have the honour to present the degree of Masters of Laws by Research, Eva Drommel.
Congratulations, Eva.
Cormac Thomas Hickey.
Congratulations, Cormac.
Antoine Parry.
Congratulations, Antoine.
Mr Vice-Chancellor, in the same name and by the same authority, I have the honour to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Peter Candy.
Congratulations, Peter. Well done.
Lawrence Diver.
Congratulations, Lawrence. Well done.
Wenlong Lee.
Congratulations, Wenlong. Well done.
Ching Siang Wu.
Congratulations, Ching. Well done.
And for the award of prizes in the law school, the award of the David Edward Prize, Anna Prieb.
Okay. Congratulations. Thank you, well done.
And the award of the T.B. Smith Prize, Cara Hunter.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
And the award of the W.A. Wilson Prize, Svenja Robe.
Congratulations. Well done. I call upon Jasbir Khalsa, our student orator.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, graduates, family and friends. Often graduation day is a day that is recognized by faculty members, graduates, and the family and friends of those that are graduating. However, graduation day is a day that we should all rejoice as a community. For law school, graduation represents more than just students that have passed law. It marks the occasion where the next innovators will be released into our communities. Innovation is perhaps a term that is not synonymous with those that practice law. Yet that is exactly what those that have practiced law have done. From the days of Magna Carta that established the king was subject to law, to intellectual property laws that developed following the printing press, to where we are today, solicitors, barristers, judges, and legislators have innovated. Educators have nurtured the minds of students to fuel their creativity so they can go forth and innovate. Legal innovation has resulted in the development of laws that have established land rights, personal rights, property rights, privacy rights, public safety, personal safety, product safety, and many others that I have not mentioned. We continue to iterate on the law and test the boundaries of precedent to ensure it is applicable to the communities and society we live in today. Now, it may be argued lawyers are a little slower innovation in comparison to the pace of technology, but great innovations take time. Inventing laws that will govern self-driving cars on the M25, or the laws that will ensure we're all safe around personal robots, will take time. We need the time to gaze into our crystal ball. Now, you're probably really confused. I started off with innovation, now I'm talking about a crystal ball, yet my words are intentional. All lawyers have to look into a crystal ball and see the future. We have to look into the future of our society and predict societal sentiments to determine what the law should do today. Lawyers employ a term of art, assessing legal risk. But really, we're fortune telling. We just do it in very boring suits and shirts. I want the graduates to think of themselves as innovators, because we can then approach the practice of law with a growth mindset. We can apply the law in new ways. Similar to the way the pizza dough is stretched, we can stretch the law to new concepts. Irrespective of what area of law you practice, you are entering an interesting time for the practice of law. Technology has fueled so much change in our society, from personal data being used to provide personalized services, to the ethics of the use of facial recognition technology, or certain aspects of artificial intelligence. This graduate class is entering a time where you will be required to consider the application of law in different ways. Regardless of whether you're practicing criminal, civil, corporate, or employment law, or practice area that I haven't specifically mentioned, I want to leave each graduate with 4 important lessons. Firstly, the practice of law is a service. It is a service to society. It is a service to our communities. It is a service to uphold justice. Next, the service should be approached with humility. There is no place for arrogance or pretentiousness if you want to or intend to serve. Serve the law, serve society, serve your communities with humility. For that is dignifying to the lives of the people you will serve through legal assistance or counsel. Next, dissent with grace. Dissenting is critical if we are to stretch the law and apply it in new and different ways. However, we should dissent with grace. Lastly, be grounded in ethics. Ethics enable us to act with integrity, respect human dignity, and make the right decision, however difficult. Ethics enable us to be human as we are being impartial. Congratulations to everyone today. Let's go forth and pioneer the lives of those that we will touch. Let's go forth and innovate, but let's do it in a way that will uphold justice. Thank you.
I'm very conscious that I'm now the only thing that stands between you and your lunch and whatever else you have planned for the rest of the day, so I won't detain you very long. But just to say a few words of congratulation, these are the happiest days in the university's year as we gather here in this fantastic setting to celebrate the latest cohort of graduates who are going to go out from here and change the world, and we're very proud of you. Your Edinburgh degrees will open doors for you and will be a symbol for the rest of your lives of your ability, your ambition, and your perseverance. My sincere congratulations to the graduating class of today, and my very best wishes to all of you for the future. Be proud of yourselves, because we are certainly proud of you. The most important characteristic of graduation speeches is that they should be short. And I won't take very long, but I want you to join with me in 3 rounds of applause. The first will be for today's graduates themselves, whose day this is. Our congratulations on getting to this stage, which is of course not an ending, just the latest stage in your development. University education is a transformational experience. Just take a moment to compare yourself to the person that you were when you started your studies here. Since then, you've acquired new knowledge, made new friends, experienced some highs and no doubt some lows, and emerged today smiling and successful. Very well done to you all, and please join me in a round of applause for today's graduates. The second round of applause will be for the staff of the university, including the teaching staff, many of whom are up here on the stage with me, some of whom will have helped you, guided you, no doubt sometimes cajoled you and hassled you, but all in the cause of helping you to be the best that you can be. Don't forget all the other staff of the university, many of whom work tirelessly behind the scenes to keep the show on the road. As well as teachers and researchers, we have legions of security staff, cleaners, drivers, gardeners, secretaries, professional services staff of various types, many of whom work unnoticed when things are going well and get unfair attention if and when things don't go so well. And of course, all of those who do so much to organise these graduation ceremonies and make sure that everything runs smoothly. Please join me in thanking them all. And third, for every student, for every graduate, there are many people that have contributed to their success. Parents, teachers, family, friends, other loved ones, many will have made sacrifices for you, supported you in the difficult times, and rejoiced with you in the good times. Some of those cannot be with us today for various reasons. Some of them will be watching or thinking about you and will be sharing in your pride wherever they are. For those that are here, I'd like you to stand up, turn around, and give them the biggest round of applause. Thank you very much. I always ask each school to give me a short list of highlights of the academic year just to report to the graduation ceremony. And this year from the Edinburgh Law School, congratulations to the Free Legal Advice Centre, which has been shortlisted for the Pro Bono Award at the Herald Law Awards of Scotland 2019. This is the third successive year that the Centre has been shortlisted for the Pro Bono Award, having won the award in 2017 and been highly commended in 2018. LLM in Global Environment and Climate Change law student Gemma Hayes won the 2019 Colin Donald Environmental Law Award with the submission of an essay on the relationship between the European Convention on Human Rights and environmental protection. The award is co-sponsored by the conservation charity the National Trust for Scotland and the University of Glasgow, and named after Colin Donald, who at the time of his death in 2006 was a Vice President of the National Trust for Scotland, having also had a long career with Glasgow-based law firm McGregor Donald. He also gave service to many good causes, including the Sir William Burrell Trust. PhD alumnus, Assistant Professor Dr. Munin Pongsapan, has been appointed Dean of the Faculty of Law at Thammasat University in Thailand. Dr. Pongsapan graduated in 2013. His thesis, entitled The Reception of Foreign Private Law in Thailand, a case study of specific performance, was supervised by law school academics Professor Paul J. Duplessis and Professor Laura McGregor. And LLM in Medical Law and Ethics graduate Gilberto K.K. Leung, clinical professor at the University of Hong Kong, has had a paper published in the British Medical Journal on the subject of apologies and liability in the healthcare profession. The article, published with Edinburgh Law School's Gerard Porter, examines apology laws in Great Britain and a number of other countries, concluding that the lack of sufficiently clear apology protection can hamper open disclosure and candour between medical professionals and patients. My congratulations to the School of Law for all the achievements in the academic year just closing. I should say that as a medical graduate myself, being in a room full of lawyers just always makes me feel nervous. But finally, as we send you out into the world as the latest graduates of the University of Edinburgh, please keep in touch with us. You've all been invited to join Platform 1, our new online platform which will help you to keep in touch with one another, with the university, and with current students, staff, alumni and friends. I encourage you to use it. Please come back to see us, update us on your progress, maybe do yet another degree here, or maybe come back as a teacher or researcher, or come back and do my job. Many congratulations to you all. Thank you for choosing the University of Edinburgh. Go from here with pride and confidence. Tell everyone about your experiences here. You're now part of a family of Edinburgh alumni that we call the General Council, and which numbers over 200,000 all over the world. I hope that you will want to remain an active member of that family for the rest of your days. We certainly feel an ever stronger bond with you as you move from being a student to being an alum. You're amongst our proudest contributions to the world. Well done, see you again soon, and have a very good day to you all. Thank you very much. Now, on behalf of the Senatus Academicus, I bring the ceremony to a close. Will those of you that are able, please rise.